How's it going, my friends? Have you ever wondered if you could start a business, or if you have one, if you could grow that business so that you could truly live life on your terms? You know what I'm saying? Have you ever wondered if your business could help you achieve financial success or total financial vitality so that you could weather any storm? I mean, have you ever wondered if your business could support you enough so that you could travel to places you've never even imagined or dreamed of? Or that it would give you the time back so that you could enjoy your family, your kids and sports or whatever they're in? Or have you ever wanted to just experience more of life? And maybe secretly you know that it's possible. Like, you know deep down you could do that. You could start the next $1 million idea or $1 billion company, but maybe you're afraid to leave the job that you have. Right, the perceived security that you've built up around it, the persona that you've built as an employee in the company, or maybe you feel like you don't have enough time. Maybe you're a stay-at-home mom or something, and you want so badly to contribute or to kind of create your own career, your own freedom, but you feel like your time is just so tied to a spouse's schedule or like your kid's schedule or something like that. Or maybe you're just nervous of failure, right? You know that you could take your existing business and grow it, but you're nervous that it's not going to work and that people are going to think you're silly, you're dumb. Let me just say, I get you. I feel you. And the reason I do is because I've been there. I was in that spot. I was an employee at a company, and I married with 4 kids and with a mortgage and all that kind of stuff, and it was a great paying job and perceived security. But deep down, I knew that there was more that I wanted for myself and my family. There's more that we could experience and do that I just couldn't do with this career that I felt a little stuck in. And so I started experimenting. I started studying. I looked at what the masters were doing versus the masses. And ultimately, I took the leap. I left my perceived security and went out and started my own company. And I watched as it grew. And then I felt the pain and frustration when it stopped growing. And all these other companies in my peer group continued to grow. And I was like, what is going on? And it wasn't until I kept studying and looking at case studies and experimenting and failing at times when it finally clicked. And I realized that there was a real formula. There's actionable steps that you can take to, whether it's taking that initial step to start your company, or if you have a company that's like hitting a glass ceiling, to break through those barriers and truly enjoy what I call the extraordinary business life. That's where you have a business that you run and it lets you live life on your own terms. Okay? And there's a couple ways that this is done, right? And really, like I said, it's a formula. So for one, there's pillars here. Whether you're somebody who wants to start a company or you're an executive right now in your own business, there's fundamental pillars of business success. Right, and we talk about this. I have a mini masterclass that's right here on my website that you can download for free. I also have a full masterclass where we dive further deeper into these pillars, and what it is it's this: you pull back the curtain and you look at whatever business in any industry, does not matter any size. If they are mastering 5 key fundamentals, then they're crushing it. And if they're not, then they're floundering. They're feeling stuck. They're feeling like there's no way to progress. Okay, so one of these other parts of the formula is to just get your start, right? And so that's what I call the idea to income in 30 days. And so I have a framework that's built out for people who just, they want to get their business started, and it's an aggressive framework. And you can buy it. It's another it's a master class. And it takes you through, this is what you're going to do for 30 days. And maybe it's a bad idea and it fails. But you're going to know that in 30 days you can stop thinking about it or dreaming about it and just try it and fail it, and then try something else for the next 30 days, and eventually it's going to click, right? Or maybe you're an existing business, and there's still ideas and ways to innovate and change and pivot that if you're not doing right now, I promise your competitors are. And so I take you through what that looks like in 30 days. How do you take it from idea to income? So that's part of the formula. And then the third is, once you've started something, there's going to be barriers. And so we got to break barriers and all that. So I coach people one-on-one about, there's a framework to this. Once you hit that glass ceiling, like, what's the way out of it? And all this has been done from studying what the masters are doing versus the masses, and how can we get you into that elite group of people who are just crushing it. So make this year your best year. Come, join me. Let's do this. Let's together enjoy the extraordinary business life. Thanks.